You know, everybody knows I'm a hip hop connoisseur. Love hip hop, love talking hip hop. You know, it's unfortunate, man, that Bushwick Bill passed because, like I said, I was a big fan of the Geto Boys. Used to love their songs. I got like hella Geto Boy songs on my phone. I got just hella shit from Read These Nikes, Straight Gangsterism. One of my favorite songs by the Geto Boys was Chucky by Bushwick Bill. It was a solo joint on the We Can't Be Stopped album. A lot of people don't realize that album, We Can't Be Stopped, was just a real classic song. And what I liked about the Geto Boys, everybody got a solo joint on that album, We Can't Be Stopped. And one thing what was unique about that album was the album cover itself, where they literally took a picture for an album cover with Bushwick Bill in a, basically oh man, basically, from the hospital, because Bushwick Bill had some issues. Bushwick Bill, if I'm not mistaken, shot one of his eyes out. Bushwick Bill had a lot of issues, personal issues. I don't want to go too deep into that. I want to talk about the good shit about the Geto Boys. They gave us real good music, man. But like I said, I used to love that song, Chucky, man. That shit used to crack me up. The song was funny to the motherfucker. I had We Can't Be Stopped on vinyl. I had that on vinyl. I went and bought the CD later on, but I had that on vinyl. I think my sister got that album. I think she got it at her house. I think she got it. But I have that album on vinyl, man. The original print. Original print. And no, I'm not selling it. If I'm not mistaken, my sister got it. I'm going to give her a call. But yeah, man, that We Can't Be Stopped was a great album, man. And Bushwick Bill had a solo album. I can't remember what it was called. I had the tape. That's how long ago it was. I had the tape. Not the album. I had the tape. And we all remember, Bushwick Bill's classic verse on My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me. So, the Geto Boys gave us just great music, man. I always had respect for the South, man. The South always put out heat. They held their own. You know what I'm saying? They was on some street shit, but they were, you know what I'm saying? They was a little different from us, but, with the accents and shit. But you would feel what they were saying. Like I said, Scarface is one of my favorite rappers, man. Everybody know I'm a big Scarface fan. That's related to me. I love Scarface music, man. And like I said, I love the Geto Boys, man, because like I said, they just put out good music, man. From the underground shit, that Geto Boys, Geto Boys, Geto Boys, Geto Boys, And then that I cannot remember the name of that song, but Bushwick Bill said something that was hella funny when he said, when you get on your knees to fuck, a nigga like me is still standing up. I cannot remember what was the name of that song, but I know somebody will tell me what's the name of that song. That song used to have me cracking up. Gangsta Love. Just, the Geto Boys was just rock solid as far as like putting out heat. You know what I'm saying? Then they had that album that they made, damn, I cannot remember. It came out a while ago. It had that song on there called I Tried. And that was a real good album, man. Because keep in mind, Willie D was gone for a minute, and they replaced him with Big Mike. They replaced it with Big Mike and shit. So, and eventually Willie D came back. Willie D had some had some issues, with, that's all they say. But nevertheless, man, I appreciate they music, man. I don't really want to get in too deep into the shit that's supposed to happen with Willie D. I don't even want to talk about that. You know, that was just some shit that happened. But eventually, they made peace. Willie D. came back to the group. You know, it wasn't the same when Willie D. Left the group and they replaced him with Big Mike. And not knocking Big Mike, because Big Mike held his own, but it just wasn't the same with Willie D, because Willie D, he was so serious in his raps, he would make you laugh as shit. Because read these Nikes, the lyrics to how that song start off just have you dying, because Willie D talks so much shit. Willie D was a great trash talker, like on his records. And the way they gelled together, Bushwick, Bill, Willie D, and Scarface, because they all had different styles. You know, Scarface was like a lyricist. Willie D was country as hell, but he could rap though. I mean, Willie D's accent was so thick. That's what made him unique. So they all gelled together, man, and that's what I liked about the Geto Boys, man. They all brought something different to the table. And you gotta understand, it's very rare that you had, I don't want to call him a midget, that he was a little person, because you know they consider that word midget derogatory. I don't know why, and I'm not gonna get into that neither. But that was unique within itself, you know. So yeah, that's my fondest memory of the Geto Boys. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just got through working fucking 14 hours. But yeah, man, rest in peace, man. The Bushwick Bill, man. You will be missed, man. This is your boy Town Business, man. I'm out.